Apple's new subscription service lets you play about 100 games for $5 a month, which is bugger all, yeah? Kind of reminds me of the Xbox Live Arcade days, unless you were a PS3 fan back in the day.
All Apple Arcade games work for iOS, Apple TV and Mac, but in this video we'll cover the best ones that have controller support. That way you can connect your PS4 or Xbox One controller to your Apple TV by going to Settings and then Bluetooth devices. Next, press and hold the share button and the PlayStation logo button at the same time to put your controller in pairing mode, and then select the same on your Apple TV.
I've played most of these while I'm on the dunny and picked out the creme de la creme of the litter. If you're new here, I'm Vamsy and this is Smart DNS Proxy, and here are the top picks of the Apple arcades so far.
A spin-off of the game Enter the Gungeon, which is not on mobile platforms sadly, but Exit provides the same DNA of playing as a gun-shooting bullet in dungeons that are endless. Your main focus is on movement and dodging rather than shooting, although there is an option for that in the controller. The fact that a controller can be used seamlessly bridges the gap between mobile games and consoles. This is by far one of the best roguelike games I've ever played. If you've played countless hours of Tony Hawk's Pro Skate, as I did back in the day, this one should certainly scratch that itch now at your fingertips. Swipe in different ways to pull off tricks and moves. The mood it sets as you skate through LA or Barcelona is unmatched. You can truly get lost skating through these environments. Anyone who's ever played an RPG will instantly recognize the feel of this game. It's a Zelda clone, but a good one at that. It feels like a Twilight Princess homage with a third-person action-adventure feel. You can solve puzzles, slash away at enemies, and progress through a 20-hour story. If you're a fan of an RPG, this one is the best of the bunch. A racing game that has procedurally generated courses so you can't really memorize them. You're also encouraged to go off track with a boost, but only for 5 seconds, after which you can kind of reset to your last checkpoint. That is, if you don't land back on track. It's engaging and not addictive, which is what good developers should strive to do anyway. I've been playing it during my coffee breaks at work. It's rather fun. A Hitman Go style turn-based puzzle where you use an expandable platform that you can control. It's also a game about growing up, being isolated, and childhood. You wander around in an isometric view and use playing cards that can expand or become card houses, which become bite-sized brain teasers for you to solve, even more on the move. I was pleasantly surprised. Apple's arcade has been a collection of eclectic games so far. Sneaky Sasquatch, on the other hand, has probably the best name for any game ever. It's a game where you play as a Sasquatch robbing parkgoers and camps. You roam around the whole day, grabbing food, finishing quests and buying upgrades, accruing fat stacks in any order you like, and in the end you end up at home, either using fast travel map or by walking there. Playing as a stealthy Sasquatch is more fun than any Metal Gear Solid game that I've ever played. Come to it with an open mind and you'll be delighted. a Capcom underwater exploration game that almost feels like a Metroidvania in the Bioshock universe. It has all the survival elements as you weave through levels, it's built with exploration in mind, and the sound design is excellent for world building. Shinza Guys engrossing in the opening hours when you're still getting a feel of what the game is or when and where to take risks. What starts off as a fun game between friends quickly devolves into a nightmare where the floor is actually lava and the world is up in flames. You can play solo or up to with 4 friends and traverse through different mazes built around these homes, schools and everything in between. Headphones are a must if you want to fully experience this game. Finally, a popular multiplayer game from Apple Arcade. Before there was the wheel, there was the bat and the ball. Cricket Through the Ages tells the history through cricket as the plot, and playing it with friends is a ton of fun. Forget all about complicated rules and intricacies of the game. Devolver implements a one-touch control sync which makes the game really easy and accessible. Even the British can win this one.
So those are some of the best Apple Arcade games that we liked, but hey, to each his own, right? Let me know in the comments if you think we got some of them wrong or if you missed out on some. I'll assume that you'll do that. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and check out our other videos that we've done on games for streaming devices like MeBox, Apple TV, Nvidia Shield. There's a bunch of those. I can't start playing Exit the Gungeon on iPhone, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll see you guys in the next one.